Ow, my neck. Okay, you ready?
Hey, you. Are you a lady boy?
Oh, bitch.
Girl, I said, are you a... Are you a... Oh, us too.
Hey, good Judies.
Hey, friends of Dorothy.
I'm Adrian,
I'm Shiloh.
and welcome to a very special Pride edition of the
Ladyboy Radio We're back, and it's Pride.
We're so back.
Be who you are.
For your pride.
And this year we gotta live it extra hard, not just because of the circumstances that we are living in, but also because that lady died.
What?
So be who you are, lady.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I literally was like, which... A lot of ladies died.
We talk
Fun
about
fact.
it all the time. Every time we sing
No, yeah, like
that
we do.
song.
Yeah, it's very sad. Is this recording? Is the audio
It
recording?
is,
Am I
it
tripping?
is.
Okay.
You can see the progress bar. It's going to say...
Leave a comment below if the audio is recording.
Please! If it didn't, feel free to heckle.
Okay. Also,
Also.
we live in the context of this is the episode that's going to come out. This weekend is... Okay. When this episode comes out, it's Wednesday, and this weekend, Mama, it is Pride weekend.
Yep.
But also, it means that it is the day after the primary, the Democratic primary for the New York City mayoral, this is a long name, election.
Yup.
The general election. Save yourself some breath.
If you guys watched last week, then you know that this podcast proudly endorses Zoran Mandami. So we are really hoping that by the time that we are streaming this episode, that we are one step closer to defeating fascism in our own turf. So
No, because if Andrew Cuomo gets elected, I will... We're quitting the podcast.
You won't see me. Well...
We're quitting the podcast. Fuck all you guys. If you don't vote for Zoran and you're a fan of this podcast, fuck you.
Yes.
Like, straight up fuck you.
It's just like, I'll just decide, like, things are so bad right now,
So bad.
as everybody knows. But, like, New York City is... And we have to acknowledge, regardless of the outcome of this primary, two things. One, we will still be safer for longer than a lot of other people in a lot of other places.
Wake that
But
up.
also, reminder that if Zoran does not win the primary, he can still run as third party in the election. So it isn't, all hope is not lost if this doesn't work out. But like a good chunk of it is. So yeah.
No, it just, unfortunately, he has to win. So
No, it like has to happen.
Like,
But just,
he has to win.
Just in case the people that are listening to this right now, in case that did not happen,
I'll speak what I'm going to say from the
Say that.
past. And from pre-Zoran getting elected, because again, it hasn't happened yet. But it will. I'm manifesting. You guys, if you live in the city and you're watching this, you've swiped 290 to get on the fucking train only to see 7 cops
Oh my God.
kicking it. You live here, like you know why
awful.
it sucks balls and ass. Like, it's sometimes shit from a butt. This is a great place to
Absolutely
live,
shit
but
from a
it is
butt is
sometimes
so
shit from a
crazy.
butt.
It's so crazy.
Because it's a huge city, and you kind of have to actively take care of the problems as they spring up, and they just don't. They don't.
Well, plus, like, when you're such a big and, like, influential city, like, our local politics also affect, like, the country and the world, and, like,
Yeah.
so it's just really, really important. So know that, yes, we hopefully did not lose this battle, but know that if we did, like, the war is ongoing. Speaking of pride, like, something that I know I have been trying to think a lot about to, like, try to find, like, some comfort. Like, these are rights that we lost and we fought to get and we lost again. So it has been done before and we will do it again. It sucks because, like, in the meantime, wow, worst of times. But just know that, like, the resilience of queer people, the resilience of the oppressed people, like, nobody, especially no fucking snotty little white bitches, are gonna, like, dampen that at all. So know that.
Also, they had to fight way harder to get these rights in the first place than we are going to have to fight to get them back. Marsha threw a brick.
Allegedly, but yes.
Allegedly. I believe her.
We'll give it to her.
We'll give it to her.
We'll give it to her. She threw a brick.
No,
Was it
well,
the
she did
first?
a lot of other shit.
Maybe it was the third. But yeah. Brick.
Salute the troops.
But all that to say, yes, happy Pride. Pride is a protest, but also Pride is a celebration of the fact that being queer is actually really fucking lit and fun when we are, like, amongst the community and the collective.
It's so fun.
Whenever we interact
so
with
fun.
with the cis-hets, that's when things get rough. But, like, it's just really important right now, especially with how much they want us to be ashamed of ourselves, to know that, like, I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby. Okay.
Well, and I know we have a couple cis hets watching this because we have some allies who are, no, but in all earnesty, thanks. But also, like, if you catch
spoiler.
any of your cis het friends saying something crazy, do say something. Do something. Because we have noticed a rise.
Complacency is compliance.
We have noticed a rise in the amount of, like, people who will fully just be homophobic to us.
Openly homophobic.
Openly
We were talking about
homophobic at
this
the
the other
gig.
day. Well, I mean, look at the material.
Yeah,
We
true.
are obviously intimately familiar with the idea of being treated a certain type of way by people just, like, all the time.
That's a good marg, my guy.
Charles having a response to it. Yes. We have
me.
very special margs. This is a coconut marg, and his is a peach marg.
With a little cherry garnish because he's a slut.
For those of you that are only listening, you'll probably see the drinks in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
But
Wait, let's see.
Mama.
We should start posing for the thumbnail.
completely. Ready?
Oh. Should I do the other hand?
Maybe,
Because
yeah.
the thing's always in the middle. This is riveting audio content, isn't it? Well, when you asked what I wanted to do for the Pride episode today, what did I say?
Which time? Hold on.
The first time you asked.
Oh, you said that you wanted to do... Was it the Jenna Marbles? The Jenna Marbles thing?
No, Mama, I said
Right, that's
we're
why I
going
was
to fuck
like,
on
this
camera.
Oh, yeah.
I'll cheers to that.
You need to leave.
Spilling something. Hold on.
Hold
on.
You guys, first time on the pod, me not spilling.
That's... Well, Mama. This is the first time for everything.
I will literally kill you with a gun.
But, I mean...
Wow,
The amount of things
Adrian,
that have happened to this piece of furniture.
Pigeon loves to scratch up this little
She,
cute
like, scratches
ottoman.
it. It's also where she does her, like, catnip.
Her drugs.
So it's, like a little bit just, like, rubbed
A little
in
sandy
there.
over there.
And then now, yeah, you know.
She's been tearing
There's a
it
little
up.
mark. But you know what? It's okay. It's
It's
okay.
fine.
It's okay, y'all.
She hates the things that I buy for her, and she wants to use the things that I also
Let's just pick it up. She's a little kind.
She said, hey.
I'm allowed to say that because I literally got a sty in my eye from drilling into the brick wall to put up the fucking cat shelves for her to have so much fucking fun. Mama, she paid me dust.
She got on the shelf maybe 3 times. And I have this beautiful cat tree.
Okay, but this is cooking. The cat tree is cooking.
that she usually refuses to get on. And then the other day we
I'll
came
pop
out
in a
here and she
photo
was
right here.
just. Oh, you took a picture of her in
Yeah, I
it?
can see. No, but I'll take one of it so they can actually see it properly.
Oh. Well, we came out here and she was sitting in the little basket. And it was really cute. And I'm going to put it there once I get a bunch of shit out of our apartment that's just been sitting here. Happy Pride Month!
Hi, gay.
Hi, gay.
Happy Pride Month.
Hi, gay. Happy Pride Month.
Speaking of Happy Pride Month, yes,
Happy
it is
Pride
Pride. I think something that is important is to know your history and to know what it is that we're celebrating and what it is that we're protesting, especially since, as we just mentioned, we are revisiting the ancient texts of resistance, as it were.
Ugh, sorry, I'm burping. Adrian
so we
just
saw,
made...
just like directly into the mic,
Well,
too.
Adrian made like... This... I have had 3-4 sips of this margarita.
Gulps.
Mama, I'm Twirlina.
Right.
I feel crazy.
The purpose of the drinks is...
Yeah,
we're gonna
I
play
don't
a
want to wear my
little-
headphones. Can that be okay? I'm sweaty.
Sure.
And I want them to see the hole. I'm sorry. The hole.
You're so right. They were so missing out.
Shut
they were
the
missing
fuck
out.
up. I'm going to
These
club
little
you.
mushroom earrings.
I'm going to...
Mama, zoom in.
I wanted to wear... I have these little like teardrop shaped earrings that match with my mood necklace.
By the teardrops of my earlobe. Okay.
I hated it.
Okay,
Because
well,
you love her and all her good works.
this is... We won't get through all of these, but these are 80 Pride trivia questions and answers.
What's
from
the site?
Ponly.com.
I bet it's Ponly. Like
Ponly?
Pride only. Ponly.
Ponly.
Ponly, mama. Ponly.
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 Okay.
Also, can we address the art on the wall?
Oh, yes. So this is my mom. Shout out, Mom. She made this for me, I think like a year or two ago. She is very into like diamond art things. My mom is very mentally ill. And she has
is
like home diagnosed OCD type of jush.
I'm sure
and
a
so
doctor would diagnose it too.
She was that there was a point in time that she was developing like neck pain and issues because she loves to do like puzzles, jigsaw puzzles, and so she would do those. Like she had like a little
She's
table
so real
for
for
it.
that.
But then she found out about like diamond art, so she fucking loves like sorting it, and like she'll do the thing, and she'll make like a bunch of them. So she made me this one for Pride because like she loves to get one. She loves a sickening Pride nail set. She sent me someone's story the other day on Instagram, like her like nail like girly pop like did like a post of like my mom's nails for Pride because she got
Oh my
like,
god, you have
rainbow
to
fruits on her nails. Yeah, photo here.
photo here. I haven't seen these. You have to show me.
But yeah, so she made me this and she wanted me to put it up in the home.
But of course,
It's a little gaudy.
it's a little gaudy, a little how you say chuggy? Chuggy. But does your mom doesn't listen, right? You told her not to.
No, I told her not to. She listened to the episode where we were drinking Pinot Grigio and complaining about our jobs.
The job I would soon get laid off from, which is going great, by the way. Happy Pride to me. Half of it fun employed.
Fun employed. Gagit. Okay, so...
Does it mean that I'm broke?
But wait.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about your little thing now?
Yes. And what I contributed to the Pride Ball today was this delightful little charm. And you're like, oh, what's this? Do you recall the night that we went to Hush, me, you, and Lauren, which is
like
a club?
3 weeks ago.
Yeah. We went to Hush in Manhattan. It's in the Village, right?
No, it's in Hell's Kitchen.
It's in Hell's Kitchen. Excuse me. Basically, anything below Harlem, I'm like, is this...
Mind you.
Is this Union Square? Is this the... Like, I don't know where
Like
anything...
most
And I've been here
Manhattan.
like 4 years.
Yeah.
Almost 5 years now.
Yeah.
And I still get lost as balls. But that's like a me thing and not a like New York is hard to navigate. Okay, so we went to Hush and then a friend called us and was like, we're at Henrietta's, which is another like...
Oh, okay.
You remember that night?
Yes.
Where
But
we stumbled out of
did
the
you get
first
this?
Uber. Well, we stumbled out of the first Uber onto the street because Adrian was about to throw up. He would later again throw up out of the window of a taxi. Because he knows when it's coming at least. And we didn't get fined.
Because I don't make a mess because this is the thing. I'm I'm never that fucked up. I just the tolerance that I have for being drunk and the tolerance that I have for maintaining alcohol in my stomach are at such odds.
At such great odds.
Such great odds. Because I remember all of that, and I was so chill in the car, except I was like...
Girl, the back half of that night, I barely remember.
Right. I remember everything.
I do think...
Except for when you picked this up.
Well, yeah, because I barely remember that part. That was when we were... Okay, so we took an Uber because our friend Hannah, hi Hannah, friend of the pod, was like, we're at Henrietta's, you should come hang. And we were like, we do not have the space for that. And we were like, well, whatever, nobody's working tomorrow. Turns out I was certainly working tomorrow, 8 a.m. Was worth it, though. So we called an Uber from Hush to Hens. Mm-hmm. We got out about 2/3 of the way there so you could throw up. And you ended up not throwing up, or did you throw up by that church?
I think I did a little bit.
So we posted up on the church steps.
Car sick in the car. It was so annoying.
We posted up on the steps, and I was like, okay, it's a 15-minute walk. And you were like, I can't do that. And I said, okay, Uber too. Because it was only like $7. Because again, it was a 15-minute walk. But he was really blasted, so we call a second Uber. Meanwhile, a man who is seemingly having an allergic reaction to something around his mouth. You may have been throwing up during this.
Which man?
A man walked up to me and Lauren on the sidewalk and just started like yapping.
Yes.
Yapping.
He sure did.
But his mouth was really swollen. He got stung by multiple bees. It was really crazy. But we get back in the Uber. Another Uber arrives. We get in the Uber. We go to Henrietta's. We pay the fee. But as I'm getting out of the car, pulls up, the cab pulls up directly in front of like that big tree outside of Henrietta's. I trip on my way out of the car. I'm like, whoa. And I catch myself on the tree and I'm like, what the fuck? And someone had stuck this into the tree. And by the time I made it in the club, I was like, what the fuck is in my hand? And it was just somebody's loose earring. And then the next morning, I woke up and it was sitting on my dresser. I was like, so you mean I was sober enough, I was like cognizant enough to come home, take my meds, do my nightly routine, take the earring out of my pocket?
Well, I mean, this is most certainly a fierce drag jewel.
I think a sapphic would absolutely wear that. At Henrietta's, like a femme lesbian, come on. That's so like somebody's weird.
Yeah, but they also have like
girlfriend.
They have like that like little stage. I remember the first time that like we were there, like there was a queen performing.
I would not call what that person was doing a queen performing. That was like a go-go dancer.
All drag is valid.
That was a go-go dancer. That's different. It was like
wasn't drag.
No,
that person was in a costume, a wig, and a full beat.
Would you call
that person wasn't drag?
Well, yeah, no, I guess it was like. She was wearing like a bob wig and a leotard. Maybe I'm saying her drag's not valid. That's not what I mean.
I think you might be.
I just assumed it was more of like a go-go dancer because she wasn't lip syncing. I remember that very distinctly because we were like, girl, you couldn't it's a 7-word chorus, girl. You couldn't learn the words. And she was literally like,
if you are the queen that has performed at Henrietta's
in a violet bob,
so sorry.
In a matching 2-piece set. I said leotard, but it was a matching 2-piece set off the shoulder, matching color. I was like, okay, Violet Diva, serve down. I'm drunk. This margarita's crazy.
Why don't we take a break, and when we come back, we'll do the trivia. In the meantime, another reminder to not rank Andrew Cuomo.
Yeah, don't rank Andrew Cuomo. Zoran only. Just put him as however many times they allow. I'm kidding. There are great options you can put before Cuomo.
And like again, I know that like the election just happened at this point. We are still gonna run the Zoran spot right now. Cut to it now.
Now, boom.
Listen up, divas. New York City's general election is approaching fast, and it's a big one. As fascism continues to warp the nation, we need New York to be a stronghold in defense for our basic rights.
It's our responsibility to make sure we back the candidate that is going to serve all New Yorkers. Queer, trans, immigrant, black, brown, impoverished, homeless, and disabled New Yorkers. There's one candidate that is clearly the best choice for all of us.
The Ladyboy Radio Hour officially endorses, drumroll please, Zoran Mamdani for mayor. We will be ranking him first on our ballots.
Yes, we will, mama. But that's not all. ranking Mr. Mamdani is one of two very important steps we are going to need to take to secure a better New York.
And step 2 is don't rank Andrew Cuomo. Don't do it, little girl.
The Ladyboy Radio Hour anti-endorses Andrew Cuomo. One thing about us is we fucking hate that guy.
Clock it, clock it. If you don't know his lore, I envy you. He's a real piece of work between the credible sexual assault allegations and the corruption. Mama, it's clipped.
So when you do your civic duty on June 24th, make sure you do it right. Zoran Mamdani for mayor. And
Don't rank Cuomo. And we're back.
Release me.
Just a couple of fruits, eating some fruit. These are grapes.
We're back with grapes.
This one's
Adrian
almost
did a
gonna
produce
grab
run
another
this
one.
morning while I refused to move.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because I was animating.
Mama,
Not to flex on these hoes, but...
Oh, no. Don't hurt him.
Yeah, this guy remembered how to use Procreate Dreams, so... Mama, I'm animating to my... I almost said emanating. I'm emanating to my heart's content.
You're emanating something, that's for sure. Okay, so we're going to take turns. Once again, we're on the Ponly.com website. This is their trivia. We'll skip around because they have a couple categories. So this first one is LGBTQ plus history.
Love. Let's go.
I'll ask you first.
Okay.
What year did the Stonewall Uprising take place? Oh, if he gets the answer right, diva. If he gets it wrong, he has to take a sip of his drink, which is no punishment because he's been checking it. But
I'm not trying to be funny.
you don't know the year?
I can't remember if it's 79 or 69. I think it's 69.
Final answer is
69.
yes.
Yay! 1969. That's how I remember it, is because it's 69, but close call.
Okay.
Because nothing more diva than
69.
reciprocal oral pleasure.
Should I ask you more? There's like 10 in the
Yeah,
category.
and then I'll just ask you a different category.
Okay, slow.
Figuring it out on the fly.
Okay, which LGBTQ plus historical figure is known as the Mother of Pride?
Marsha P. Johnson?
Brenda Howard. Take a sip right now.
I'm going to
I'm going to
jail.
take a sip too because I'm going to do some Googling later.
No, earlier I was about to say yes. It's very important to know your history, so we're about to show our ass on camera because we're not going to know all of them.
This is accountability.
Right. Well, also, like, it's not shameful to not know something, but to continue to not know something.
This is also only the
different.
second one. So right now...
And I struggle with the year. I almost
Right.
said 79, mama.
Okay, where did the first Pride March take place?
Oh, gee, oh, wow. It was right here in our backyard.
New York City.
Yep.
What was the first country to legalize same-sex marriage? Riveting audio content yet again.
Girl, I don't know. Well, don't say it. I want to say it was like Switzerland or somewhere.
Close.
Finland. I don't know if that's closer.
Should I just say?
Yeah.
It's the Netherlands.
Or I would have gotten there.
That makes sense. Because when it's all white people, there's not as much hatred back and forth. Who was the U.S. president to publicly support same-sex marriage while in office?
Obama? Yeah. Barack Obama.
Barack.
Well, because my sister's...
Barack Obama is a great drag name.
I think my... Not 21st birthday, but my sister's, like, 20th birthday or something was on the day that it was legalized nationwide.
Gay.
Yeah, and my sister is gay as
Gay.
shit. 2 in the family. Sorry, Tyler. That's a big legacy to hold up. That's my cis-het older brother.
He's got time.
He's got plenty of time. And he has a sick-ass dog in a house.
What city is often called the birthplace of the modern LGBTQ plus rights movement? New York City.
It's here.
Okay, so the folks at
What?
Peonly, they fucking love the city.
They're obsessed with
Okay,
us.
who was the openly gay politician assassinated in San Francisco in 1978?
Mr. Milk, Harvey Milk, right?
Harvey Milk.
Rip. Rip to a real king and a
What
real
kind of milk
hero.
do you want in your latte? Oat, whole, or Harvey? What 1980s health crisis deeply affected the LGBTQ plus community?
Are you for real? Mama AIDS, Mama AIDS. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that so insensitively.
Oh my God. Right. So you're correct, but damn. Okay. Which trans activist co-founded the Sweet Transvestite Action Revolutionaries, also known as STAR? No, you don't know.
Give me a second. I don't know.
It's Sylvia Rivera.
I was gonna say, is it Sylvia? But I couldn't remember her last name. I
Maybe
just know it's Miss Sylvia.
I actually didn't know that one because I was doing some reading about Sylvia when I was auditioning for that show because she was like in... Anyway.
Wow, proving everyone wrong
okay, last
by
one.
being able to read.
What are...
That sounded way like racist. I just meant you're dumb, not like anything involved with... Sorry. This is a video I never thought I'd have to make.
Oh, wow. Okay, final question. What organization formed in 1987 to fight AIDS? Oh, sorry. What organization formed in 1987 to fight AIDS stigma through direct action? Why was it worded that way? It's so crazy. Look at it. What organization formed in 1987 to fight AIDS stigma through direct action?
A few moments later.
Girl, I don't know, girl.
Act Up.
Oh.
Learn to use your voice. That's the...
No, I did actually know about that.
Tina Burner.
but,
Okay. The next
What was
category
a rent
is
taught me
pride
that.
flags and symbols. Okay.
Now, who designed the original rainbow pride flag in 1978?
I know. Okay, so.
Wait, I was supposed to drink every time I got one wrong? Hold on.
Oh yeah, you need like a big gulp because you got a bunch of. Oh my God, you got a bunch of those wrong at the end.
Most of them.
I messed up all those words.
Did you get the person? Did you guess? Did you guess? Sorry.
No, okay, so I have known this, but I do not know at this moment in time. The
I'm
name
sure
escapes me.
you've read the plaque at Stonewall many a time. 'Cause
Yes.
we go quite often. Gilbert Baker.
Yes. Yeah.
How many
not the same I say, but-
colors were in the original rainbow flag?
Like the individual stripes or the colors themselves?
Girl, it does not specify.
Okay. Well, it was.
Counting on his fingers. Oh my God! Counting on my fingers all the time. Is this still recording?
No,
Is
it
this
stopped.
No, it seems to
Is
be
it?
recording. If it's red, it's recording.
Okay. What's the video giving?
Leave this footage in.
Okay.
Taking you inside.
So, was it like this or is it upside down?
No, this was right.
Okay. G, what was the question?
How many fucking colors are in the flag? Flag it.
7.
Close. It was 8.
8. Okay.
Fuck you.
For those of you that are not watching at home and only listening, you don't know that the shot is crooked as fuck right now. But what you also don't know is that what just happened is that the phone like fell off of. I'm not even going to start to describe how it is attached to our little setup.
Wait, give me that.
Let's just go on with the next.
I was, well, in respect for Pride Month and our queer ancestors, I did Am I sitting on something crazy? No. I did put my little phone stand thing, my little suction phone stand. What? Suction phone stand thing that TikTok shop convinced me to buy. I put it on a copy of A Picture of Dorian Gray.
Yes.
Love that book. You ever read it?
So good. This one has like pictures inside.
Pictures, like the picture? Okay. What does the pink triangle symbolize in LGBTQ plus history?
It's the symbol that queers had on them in the camps during the Holocaust.
Yo. What do the black and brown stripes on the updated the pride flag represent? Sorry, you can't talk.
Mama, the flavor, the black and brown.
You're so right.
The black and brown
Why did you
dolls.
get all the easy ones? And they were like, hold on, I'm going to a different one.
I would say that the year that Pride took place would have been an easy one. But
These
hey,
flag questions are
you
like,
did ultimately get it right.
please. Okay, pop culture media. Here we go.
Okay. Let me have it.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't sip for the ones I got wrong, so let me also
Chug,
do
diva,
like a chug right
chug.
now.
What musical features the song "You Will Be Found"? No joke. I'm not shitting you. That's a question on here.
Okay, so this is Dear Evan Hansen, and why is that a Pride? What? Okay. Well, I guess it's just like, oh, this is Pride, so
Musical theater gay people.
y'all know fucking Broadway trivia? Yeah, unfortunately. Which Broadway diva did Adrian look up to for like a decade and a half just suddenly come out as a racist? Ding, ding, ding. Yes, it was Patti LuPone. Ding, ding, ding. Does Adrian feel like shit? Ding, ding, ding. Yes.
Well, because this is how I felt
Love
about the
Audra.
Dylan O'Brien thing, where I like, that's
the Dylan O'Brien thing. Oh, yes.
where all of a sudden he was in that extremely queer film
Yeah.
featuring River Gallo. Hi, diva.
Yeah.
Love you, friend of the pod. Hopefully one day. Also close personal friend of mine. Hopefully one day. But they played like love interests, I believe. And when asked like questions about trans rights, he was like, yeah, you know, my trans sibling, like blah, 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 blah. And I'm so proud of them. And then the sibling came forward and was like, hi, so we've been estranged since I came out. Because he was not normal about it. I literally was like, Gah!
Yeah.
My
so
cis boy.
we're both struggling.
Yeah. The only one that would really be worse if, like, for me, Matthew Gray Goobler came out as a transphobe, but he would never because look at him.
Yeah. Let's just take turns with these.
Okay.
What 2018 movie featured a gay teen protagonist and was a mainstream success?
Please, I know what it is.
What
you know
is
what
it?
It's Love, Simon.
Next time. Okay, I'm gonna skip.
Yeah, because a lot of them are like, what's the show where
This
drag
one,
queens put
'cause
on
this
the
is so
wigs and read
rotted.
the girls?
Okay.
It's a little...
This is a good one. Famous LGBTQ plus figures. Who is known as the first openly gay U.S. cabinet member?
Do you know?
Say it.
It's Pete Buttigieg.
Bless you.
It's Pete Buttigieg.
Okay, what non-binary
Because he likes to get his booty
singer?
juiced.
Mama.
Guys, it's
zhuzhing
Pride
all
Month.
of it is booty. Okay. What non-binary singer uses they pronouns and released Gloria? Gloria. No,
It can't be that
a different one. No.
Do I not know this person?
We support non-binary talent. I don't know who this person is. Sam Smith. Oh.
We don't.
They have a... Okay, well, Sam
that's
Smith...
not...
Sam Smith completely took a sparkling water from my barista job without paying for it. so just gonna wake up. They're fucking... what?
Come over Friday night. Sorry, my friend Mick, who we saw yesterday. Hi, Mick.
Yes. Friend of the... Oh. Okay.
Literal friend of the pod. I think we should have them on for their polyamory episode. For our polyamory episode, because they have a spouse and a boyfriend, and I'm like, where do you find the time?
Spouse.
And I see them like twice a week. I'm like, where do you find the time? Girl, where do you find the time, girl?
Speaking of time, what lesbian talk show host came out in 1997?
Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen DeGenerate.
Please, not this next question. Come on.
What queer rapper released Montero, Call Me By Your Name?
Would you like to take this one? Call me by your name.
Who was the first transgender person nominated for an acting Emmy?
You said trans person nominated for an Emmy ever?
Yeah.
I want to say Laverne Cox, Orange is the New Black.
I also want to say that.
Let's go!
Hey! Okay.
Do you know about the Uglies movie on Netflix?
What about it?
The Uglies movie on Netflix, if you're familiar, it's a teen dystopian novel about how, like, when everyone turns 16, they make them all go through a bunch of cosmetic surgery.
Yeah.
And playing the villain, I'm going to move this a little bit because it's a little fucking, I'm not on frame. But that's because I'm big. But the villain playing, like, the president, they picked Laverne Cox. And it's like, yeah, because she's had a lot of work done.
Yeah,
I do not like the implications of the only trans character in the
very
entire film being the character who's like pushing plastic surgery that basically also gives you a lobotomy.
That's what I felt too when they had her play Frankenfurter in the Rocky Horror. Was it like the one that was like live on TV? Like,
Stop! That didn't happen, did they? Well, did she? If she wants to say the T slur,
well, no, for sure.
that's her right.
This just was like a couple years ago, so I remember being like, okay,
I don't know
like,
about that, guys.
work. I just don't like slay for her. I just don't trust people to like very like queer things that are like very like I really don't like knowing that they're being consumed by straight people that are just like maybe like taking it for what it is at like face value and not like understanding like the context of it and then using that to justify like their own like whatever.
Well, because
do you know what I mean?
We have a lot of discussions about this because we say things that are not safe for a cis audience. We do have.
You say them. I don't say them. I'm very, very PC.
You're very, very pussy. Is what you are. But they're not always safe for a majority straight audience to consume.
Like the first 5 seasons of Drag Race.
Literally. We are doing season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Drag Race right now, me and you, where we have some straight audience members.
We've got shemale.
Mama. Shemale in the house. No, I do identify as a he-male. I prefer. But like, we do have some straight audience members, and I'm like, yeah, but that's like in a microcosm where there's so few of you, and you know, and you're friends with us in real life. You've heard me call him a faggot in real life. So you're not like, ooh, now I'm going to go say this word. Whereas like when straight people consume like very queer content, I'm like, but you know don't say that part. Like, it's cool if we joke about that, but please don't.
Well, it's like that like clip of Justin Bieber being like, is it not clocking to you that I'm blah, blah, blah.
Do not say that shit.
Makes no fucking sense. Like, okay, yeah, whatever,
Boots
faggot.
the house so down. What is it? Boots the house down so hard that the house can't even mug.
Hey, what pop icon performed at Pride London in 2019? So crazy. Kylie Minogue. I don't know.
I'm going to say Gargar.
Madonna. Which Olympic diver is known for knitting and LGBTQ plus advocacy? I do believe that's Tom Daley. I think he knits.
Is he
Tom Daley?
Yeah, thank you, Jordan. Thank you, friend of the pod, for being him for Halloween last year.
Okay, which singer calls her fans little monsters?
I'm leaving the room.
Lady Gaga. If y'all didn't know at home, don't just drink. Jump out the window. Allegedly. I didn't say that.
Listen,
what Star Trek actor came out publicly in 2005? Isn't that George Takei?
I was going to say, isn't George Takei a faggot? Yeah! I love you, George Takei.
What non-binary actor starred in The Umbrella Academy?
I fear this might be a dated. Yep! Close the page! Close the Elliot page because non-binary.
Let's take a break.
Hey, Mary. As anyone listening to this podcast knows, it's a terrifying and difficult time to be trans in this country. It's more important than ever to support the organizations that support the community.
This week, we're highlighting the Callan Lord Community Health Center, a global leader in queer healthcare with roots stretching back to 1969, just 6 months after the Stonewall riots.
The center provides, in their own words, sensitive quality healthcare and related services to New York's lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community in all their diversity, regardless of their abilities to pay. To further this mission, Callan Lord promotes health education and wellness and advocates for LGBTQ+ health issues.
The center offers a bunch of services such as dental care, HIV and STI testing/treatment, and what we're really highlighting today, trans healthcare mama. They are the only primary care center in New York City that is specifically for the queer community, making it inherently safer. They offer a wide array of trans health services, as well as providing the opportunity to have a primary care provider as well as a mental health provider. They will get you together, girl.
You can find a link to their donation.
You can find a link to their donation page.
You can find a link. You can find a link to their donation page
Where can I find it?
In the episode description, bitch. Go do your big one and trans rights.
Period. And we are what?
Back. Hey guys, I brought a very special Pride segment.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes.
Hello guys. Today,
I brought something very fun, and it's a segment I have done once and one time only. But the streets were like, Shiloh, bring it back. Oh, we miss it so much. We miss it. We miss it. We miss it so much. So I brought to you the local dolls.
what did you bring to me?
Now, I'm going to go ahead and start screen recording. I have begun screen recording.
Okay.
So today's local dolls, the local dolls section, for those of you not familiar, he loves vintage dolls. I love Facebook Marketplace. Together.
I love beautiful vintage Barbie dolls.
I don't need all those like stipulations. He likes dolls.
Okay.
Faggot. And I like Facebook Marketplace. I love to get things at a bargain, and I love to be sustainable. Sustainable. I love to be sustainable.
Stop that right now.
Why did I start screen recording so early on my iPad and I haven't showed you a damn thing? Okay.
Did you guys know that he's screen recording?
I'm screen recording. So today I have brought screenshots from Facebook Marketplace that gives you a window into the doll market on there. Also, I brought a special Pride edition
Okay.
to the mix. So follow me on this journey.
Oh.
This is now, we have 3 dolls
collection,
here.
all free. Okay, so what I'm seeing right now, I'm seeing 3 dolls. We're going to try and do a better job of describing what we're seeing this episode.
No, well, and
okay. So this is the first one.
The first one is
in,
glowering.
like, yeah, just like a really scary. They're all dressed in like little pink, frilly, like very like little house on the prairie type of situation. Except for this one in the middle is like a little bit more of like a princessy type of a thing. But
Well, I'm
they look
confused about
like
the tendrils. The
yeah,
tendril situation.
like the hair's a little Celtic, for sure.
Please.
Like,
It's a little Celtic. My grandmother has a doll for each of... My grandmother on my dad's side has a doll for each... Fuck you. He just got me. My grandmother has a doll for each child on my dad's side of the family.
Uh-huh.
And the one for me looks like a lot like this. There's one that looks even more like later on, but you like see it.
That is okay. So it says doll collection all. I see 3 of them, and the description says, what does it say? Make offer complete doll collection not for individual sale. Many dolls are in glass curio cabinets.
So you have to buy this whole collection by itself. Notice that this is image
lot.
3. I didn't even screenshot the whole thing.
Oh.
Explain to me.
Okay, so in the first photo that we saw, there were only 3 dolls. Now we're looking at a complete array of different dolls. I mean, I'm
Anything
seeing
from-
like a Betty Boop plush. I'm seeing more of
Sorry.
like
How say that word again?
plush.
You said plush. It was really good. It was very inspired. Okay, keep going.
This is Shiloh with a red wig on.
Please. No, I'm clearly her. Because she's not paying attention to what's going on.
Right. There's just like there's so many different dolls.
You're
from
her because
different-
you're in the thick of it.
Oh my god, from like different, just like styles and like all types of shit, and from like different times too.
And they're
That's
all
so
kind of
crazy.
facing forward. It's very
Okay,
scary.
next picture. Oh, this. Okay, so we have more of that like type of doll. These look to be more like holiday, but there's one main one that's bigger that it's like extremely like realistic looking doll, but like it is, oh my god, that is so crazy. The hair is wild.
No, the hair,
Like
the
really
bows.
thick, and then she has like these like baby hair like
Well, Miss Girl
face
to her
framing type
right.
situation is so crazy. She's a little puss.
Miss Girl, 1,000 yard
Mama,
stare.
and then right over here you have Susie too.
That's you, but with a
this is
fool.
Susie too. If she was like a Labubu or something. Oh, okay.
Nearby, Adrian, it's within walking distance.
Okay, so we
bro.
have moved away from that listing, and now we're at this. It's called Doll Period. New Period. 18 inches tall.
18 inches tall.
She looks like a fairly modern, just like, I guess like
It's kind of,
toddler-sized doll. It's so fucking crazy.
Also, she has lash
She's like
extensions
blonde.
for
She
days.
has like lashes. Her eyes give that they probably
Blink.
are the ones that like blink. Yeah, and
Which
those are so
scare
scary.
me.
Well, because also like when those get like fucked up, I mean like there's like a few like vintage Barbies that like have like the winking eye thing, and they're all so crazy, especially the first one.
No, so weird.
Oh, okay.
No spoilers.
Well, yeah, I mean it's $15 and it's nearby, so.
So if we want to go. Now,
Oh,
this is my queen. Right
wait,
here.
she's diva.
Well, you're not ready because I recorded a video.
Okay,
Are you ready?
play the video.
Oh wait, where
Oh.
did it go?
Okay, so that's.
Okay, so just you get a little tasting portion of her. Is she gonna come back?
Oh my god.
Where's the video? Oh,
spoilers
it's over
all
here. It's
the
over here.
thing.
It's over
Okay.
here.
Oh, okay. Oh. Please describe it.
So she's doing like a little wiggle from the waist down. But oh, not my iPad storage being full. Yeah, so it's a little Barbie in very Britney-esque drag. She's got the headset mic and the little denim vest and the two-piece and the low-rise jeans. And she's just wiggling from the waist down and nothing else is moving, but it moves on like a perfect axis. Instead of like, oh, it's like, boo, boo, boo. It's a little too fluid. Oh, thank you. Good find. So her.
Okay. This video.
This
Okay, so
is-
this says Pride Wall.
So later we're going to get
decoration.
into Pride-specific stuff, and I just needed you to see this.
Okay, so this is, y'all know like those like little things that you put on your wall that's like a little like a 3D like sun like silhouette. It's like very like whimsy goth like types of vibes, but like that one was painted and had like a pride thing like written on it.
Yeah, it was really.
I can't
it's
see it 'cause where'd you
terrible.
go? Okay.
Well, we're gonna take a brief Pride interlude. So you saw this one because
Are you-
somehow I airdropped
still
these and they got
snorkeling?
out of order. Oh no, because my Okay, hopefully it doesn't do that thing where it's like you're out of storage. Because I know, girl. So I looked up Pride on Facebook Marketplace, and this is
What
like,
is this eagle?
I don't know, girl. It's an eagle.
So, hold on. Let me just. Shiloh himself, in between filming, like, during the breaks, was like, I was listening to My Brother and Me, which is his favorite podcast.
Stop.
And,
Don't expose me.
They do, like, a really good job of describing things, like, for the audio listeners. So, like, let's just, like, make sure that we, like, describe that.
Well,
like,
also-
like, this time. Now you're just, like, rapidly scrolling. You're not even screen recording half of them. Like, so, whatever you guys are seeing, if you guys are only listening to this,
Please.
don't even fucking worry about it because I do not know at this moment in time what the video element is going to be.
It was screen recording. It just wasn't screen recording for that one moment where it
Is this
said
you
I was out of
recording right
storage.
now?
Yes, girl. What is that?
So this is using up your storage. Let's kick it.
Okay,
Okay, so this is like
came
an
up-
eagle.
I took a lot of screenshots of this,
Like a
but
little
it all
figurine.
airdropped to me out of order, so just come on a journey with me. So this is an eagle for later. This is like an American Pride eagle, but it came up when I searched Pride on the website.
Get your pride on, and this is like a little wreath made of like rainbow loofahs.
Right.
Can make in different sizes, handmade with various deco mesh colors. Price will depend on size. $100 hairs.
100 starting.
Ooh, okay.
This is made out of
I
like
see.
7 loofahs. That is $11.
No, it's deco mesh. Okay, so these shoes, prison.
Just wait until you see the outfit, Mama.
Oh!
Yep,
Pride
so-
dress and shoes. Okay.
So what you see here is a multi-chrome platform shoe strap. It is god awful. It's Pride in the way that I have to
It's
tell
like
you
a
something
1-inch
about Pride
platform, mind you.
later. Remind me to tell you something about Hannah. It can be on camera because I know she ain't watching this.
Okay.
It can be on camera. But yeah, so it's like a strappy, shitty platform multi-chrome shoe. Terrible. The dress that goes with it is a ball gown where the underskirt is
A ball gown.
a ball gown. It's something. She's not the belle of the ball. She's
You gotta have balls to wear that gown, that's for sure.
but yeah, so it looks bad. Oh, there he is. He's
Okay,
back.
so this is the front side of the little eagle statuette.
Yeah, it just came up when I searched Pride, and look at his stupid ass face. He's hideous. This also came up when I searched Pride. This little handbag. It's a
The
black
little dolls, mind
handbag.
Yeah, this is like a black, like some sort of like knitted. This looks like that thing like where you knit like plastic bags, and you like make stuff. Cool.
I wouldn't list this under Pride because I'm not proud of it. I wouldn't be proud if I made it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying. I'm not. Oh. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Straw handbag, Pride rainbow summer with crossbody strap, $50.
Thank God it's got a crossbody strap.
Cross dress body strap.
Yeah, another photo.
Okay.
So this is just a bin of loose nude Barbies.
Okay.
Loose nude Barbies. Oh, this
This is the back of the gown. Shiloh, why could you not just like scroll on your iPad and then you don't have to airdrop? So they're in order.
Girl, that's what I'm wondering. Why aren't my pictures like synced between the two? I had to airdrop it and it airdropped in a random ass order.
Well, no, I'm saying like, why don't you go on Facebook Marketplace on your laptop and do these?
Girl, my laptop?
Your laptop?
You said my laptop. My laptop's right there, Mama.
No, I mean your iPad rather.
Girl, because I don't know where these listings are. Oh, you want to be able to interact with them?
No. I'm saying. Break
I'm
the
not
fourth wall for a
following.
second.
I'm
Break the
not
fourth wall for
following.
a second.
Tell me.
When you are preparing
Yes.
the material for us to look at
Yes.
during the pod, why don't you
Uh-huh.
just scroll and take these screenshots on your iPad on Facebook Marketplace so you don't have to airdrop the photos and then they get all like mixed up. Does that like make sense now?
Yeah, whatever.
Like this is so like this is so
Wait,
crazy.
can I tell you about...
Okay, what is this?
This is just some guy. That's Fred Astaire, though. I know that for sure.
This is a Fred Astaire figurine.
Yeah, they listed it under dolls. Yeah, there it is.
Dolls. Oh,
For $10.
originally
A steal.
$70.
Yeah, Mama.
16-inch Fred Astaire doll and WC water closet. Fields doll, $10 each. Memorabilia and novelty items.
So,
Who's texting me?
are you sliving or what?
A particle. Sorry. The Franklin Heirloom Dolls Collection, The Goose Girl, 1984. Okay. The face is giving like porcelain doll. The hair is giving Anna Wintour.
It's so
And-
Anna Wintour.
The gown is giving like generic baby doll. Dressed as like
In a sickening cap sleeve.
oh.
And she's got a bag and a hat.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is like a little baby
photorealistic
doll.
baby.
that is made to look like an ugly baby, and the pants are pulled down.
Yeah, because they
And
love
the face
to.
is scrunched up. 16.5-inch collectible doll, $50. Plus,
Just
it has
listen.
it has the wispiest, like thinnest hair that I've ever seen on a doll. How do you even root hair like that? That is so crazy.
That took me out.
It is so wild.
That literally took me out.
Why is it be so thin, but it has rolls? Like, make that make sense. Like what is?
No,
Like, y'all ever
I
seen a
wondered
baby?
either.
Okay, and so this is the big lot of like all
See.
those dolls in a bucket.
Exactly. Now you're getting
Okay,
all
and then
the.
this is another video.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
no.
the girl dancing,
is
so
the
this might be the end.
This is, right.
Oh, and this is the listing
Oh, and
for
this
the
is
eagle.
another angle of the eagle.
I didn't mean to screenshot that.
Cool.
Seems
This
like
is,
a
I guess,
bunch of
more
clothes.
clothes that come in the big lot. Okay, and more of that sickening gown. The video again.
Just, I wanted to be thorough.
Well,
Well, that had everything. That segment had everything. Sorry that it keeps getting out of order, but I learned my lesson. Adrian taught me something huge today.
no, we saw. What's the thing about
Huge.
Hannah?
Our friend Hannah, who several years ago went to Brooklyn Pride for the first time in like her all rainbow fit and her like rainbow everything, and you know the vibe. No judgment. We love her. Hannah's one of my favorite people on the planet. But she was like, I got there and then I felt like such a fucking idiot because everyone was dressed like cool and hot and gay in the way that they like dress gay all the time. And they were just
Yeah.
like wearing cool going out clothes.
I
And
do
I was
remember
wearing
this.
my
She
like,
said this.
because at the Pride we went to growing up, it was very like, come all ye faithful, joyful and rainbow
Not
clad.
all Pride events are the same. Yeah, like
Yeah.
a lot of the rainbow type of stuff is like at like maybe like the all like family ones or whatever.
Right.
Ones where it's more like a club and a bar and like a this and a that and the vendors or whatever.
And it was.
That one's gonna be a little bit. Yeah.
No, yeah. So,
It's
like,
different.
respect to my girl because
But hey.
also, Me Too Diva, Me Too Diva. I went to Pride
Proud.
in my Chugi rainbow t-shirt. I'm wearing a rainbow t-shirt right now. This is not Chugi, though, because it's by a Southern artist, Colette Bernard. It's true, even though sometimes I do want to bomb it. The South. My shirt says the South is not a lost cause. It's not. But sometimes y'all piss me off. Respect as someone from there. But yeah, my friend Hannah was like, yeah, so I have to figure out what I'm going to wear to Pride this year because I wore rainbow to Pride that one time and it was just really chuggy and the room was dead silent. And I said, guys, we can call off the intervention. Oh, she figured it out on her own. Cause we were literally, you did it. You did it, girl. You freed yourself from your mind palace.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sure.
It was just really funny. She just was like, I'm walking around with my rainbow fanny pack and my big, like, and my fucking
You're
rainbow.
so sweaty right now. What's going on?
It's hot in here, guys. I'm back on tea though, also, so I'm just like constantly a little sweaty.
Testosterone. No.
It's crazy. I'm mad all the time.
Mad as hell.
I'm sweaty all the time. But be who you are for your pride. I don't know. So, like, since we're coming to a close here,
Yeah.
yeah.
We are winding down.
As someone whose testosterone was kind of managed away from them for a couple months because of the healthcare system,
Gay kept.
gatekeeping the juice,
Gatekeeping.
my go-go juice.
No, it's certainly go-go.
It's really hard to go without your gender-affirming care. Like, really, really detrimental and kind of life-stalling.
Yeah.
I basically had to put a lot of my development, my, like, personal development on hold for 6 months because I, like, no longer could function at the capacity I had gotten used to functioning.
You just didn't feel like yourself.
So, with that being said, trans rights, if there's a trans person in your immediate circle, call them up and make sure they got their meds if they need them. And also, if you get a chance to close fist punch an ICE officer this Pride, go for it. I don't know if that's seditious to say on the pod, but I thought I'd just add that last bit.
Yeah, I think generally this is a conversation that we've been trying to have for like a while as a community, but we really need to remember that Pride is a protest, and what Pride is all about. And I think that there's been a lot of like recent developments in the culture that have just been like,
girl, is it even still recording, girl? Okay,
Hello?
we're back to recording the audio.
okay,
So there's a lot of... I'm not setting it back up. Hey, this is not bad, actually.
for those of you that are keeping count at home, that was the second time that our podcast has been derailed by the phone falling off of its perch and slamming into the keyboard of the laptop.
Last
that we
time
were
it didn't
using
stop
to record.
recording, but this time it certainly
No,
did.
so fiercely did. So
Um,
we are indeed back.
Sorry about
But
My bad.
it's okay. All that to say, yes, there's been developments where I think the conversation is strayed from like what we should be thinking about. Pride is a protest. There should not be cops at Pride. There should not be so many people selling you shit at Pride. You should be thinking about queer joy and queer resistance and liberation, and not about like straight people, random straight people that are just booked to perform and taking up like the opportunity away from like queer people that still need a platform, and why can't they get it on Pride? Like, just remember that like Pride started as a protest and still is a protest, and it's all about being fuck you, we are who we are, as a great prophetess once said. And there is like radicalness and just like being like authentically like yourself as a queer person, as a non-white person, as anybody that's been told that like we're like less than, like fucking fuck that noise and go out there and be sucking dick and conquer Pride. Yes, not all the events are family friendly, and that's okay, because family friendly sometimes also means straight friendly and straight safe.
And straight
that's-
safe means advertiser friendly.
Completely, and there's a time and place for everything. There is really fun and fierce, like family-friendly, like Pride events, and there is like really like sex-based, like raunchy, like exhibitionist type of fantasies too, and that should also be allowed, because there is space for all of it in the community. Because again, we are not fucking groomers, and fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
Get extra fucking drunk if you consume. If you do not, then just be high on life. But get your judge, and remember that like the most radical thing that you can do right now is fucking love yourself.
Amen. And by being Davis, and by being radical, by being queer, by being brown, by being black in this environment, by being an immigrant in this environment, you guess what? You escaped from the Matrix. You did it. You know the secret. I'm a little too fucked up to be talking in this manner, but you get the vibe. Like, be who you are, you got it. Straight people, cis people, they don't know what they're doing. We
Stick
love
around for the next segment where we're gonna have sex on camera. See
Patreon exclusive.
see you guys next week. Peace, love, blessings.
Tell me what.
Don't forget to douche, but not too often, because that's bad for your gut health.
Yes, and sound off in the comments. What hole is he gonna fuck?
Song of the week, song of the week, song of
Yes,
the
song of the week, song of the week. You go first.
week. You first?
No, because if I go first, I'm worried I might take yours.
I don't have one, so go.
Okay, I'm gonna say "Germ" by Kate Nash.
Yours? Okay.
Which
no,
is something that
good one, good one.
showed me like no joke 2 hours ago.
But
I listened to it 4
okay.
times and then got like really like.
Well, funny enough,
mad.
I heard the song because it was a Rainbow Spotlight on Race Chaser, another podcast, by two maliciously gay queers. So
I think they're
there you go.
Yeah.
So we can
messy queers, the two of them.
messy
We can
queers.
really. Yeah,
One
it
in
was
particular.
great. It's about J.K. Rowling and how she's a total fucking piece of shit.
Completely
and
gaga,
about
gaga.
trans misogyny and trans inclusionary.
Fuck Harry Potter.
radical- Yeah. And I said it. Fuck that little boy in the closet. I was a little boy in the closet too. They didn't give a damn.
See you guys next week.
What's your song of the week, bitch?
Oh my god, okay, hold on. So we're back, just kidding.
Just say Born This Way or something stupid.
My song, what?
I said just say Born This Way or something stupid.
Something stupid like Born This Way? That's so crazy.
It's the ancient
You are
text.
not a little monster.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
a
say
little. I'm a
my
big
song of the
monster.
week. Okay, because I have not stopped listening to it because I play it at work all the time to lock in. Kimbara by Celia Cruz.
Okay,
See you
bye.
guys next week. I cannot believe that this shit fell twice. And it
Mama, thrice.